my mouse. Although I have a power mouse still. Okay, bear with me guys, I'm just setting up and I'll be joining you shortly. Sorry, I'm not playing this. Yeah! Okay guys, welcome to the stream where we're going to be talking about this eternal. Right guys, welcome to the stream, hope you enjoy the stream. Wow, Jesus, my phone was being blown up all night last night and most of yesterday. For this, oh wow, okay, I'm hoping, sorry about the green screen, the light's a bit off, but oh my god, I'm hoping that this is real. You see this in the background. Jill looks hot, and Carlos just looks like me on a bad day, you know, when I've got messy hair. All the ladies love my accent, his dress and trees. But, oh, yeah, this was apparently leaked on PlayStation Network, or PlayStation Store. I've not seen it myself. This is just the images I found online that were shared to me, and oh my god, my phone was blowing up like mad. People were going crazy saying, oh my god, RE3 Remake is a thing, it's been leaked. Holy balls. About time something was leaked this good, and yeah, I'm digging the look of Nemesis. Nemesis was supposed to be a tyrant anyway, so this makes it more, looks sense. It looks like a tyrant, but they've really ripped his mouth open towards what he is in Nemesis and made the tyrant skin stretch a lot more, so it's lost its normal mouth, like the lips. I'm not really sure about the bent nose. I mean, if you look at Nemesis originally, he did not really have a nose, so to speak. Also, by the way, I'm recording this as well as I'm live, so it might be a bit buggy in a little bit of this stream, because I'm doing both, purely because I'm going to upload the video directly to YouTube after I stream here. So yeah, from everything I find about this, apparently it was accidentally, I don't know, but there is talks that there's a game show coming up a couple of days time. A lot of people will be live streaming it. I will most likely probably not. I have no idea what day the game show is, but it's most likely this is going to be released then. So this is a new game we're going to look forward to next year, hopefully. I mean, Resident Evil 2 Remake was near enough the same thing, where, that was, kind of released at this specific time, that we have a lot of announcements for, and yeah. I'm really looking forward to this. This looks kind of really good. Jill looks really good in this. Unfortunately, it's not the same Jill that we knew and loved when we grew up, but Jill has had some changes over the years. So, it's going to happen, and, with Resident Evil Nemesis in remakes, characters are going to change a bit to look to modern day stuff. I mean, the original characters won't look the same as they do now. So, it's pretty much that. I'm wondering who they use the face scan models for this, because nowadays in Resident Evil 2 Remake or Remake standard, hey viewer, welcome to stream, hope you enjoy. Yeah, they use real people to scan their faces in, so I'd love to know who's doing the voice and who they've scanned for this, but Nemesis looks very terrifying, and I really hope they don't mess this up by fucking his voice up, basically. Because we don't want to hear the voice that they used in Opposite Raccoon City. We don't want to hear the voice they used in Umbrella Chronicles. We definitely don't want to hear the one from Marvel vs. Capcom. What we do want to hear, and I am going to play it now, is his original raw, but more into, scary, more into the remake gritty sound. Because he had a unique sounding back in Classic. I don't like it from the movies, I don't like it from the various games. This one's the best one that they still have today, and I hope they reuse it or tweak it a little. So it's this one. Replay that. So we've got the stars, it always says, he's staring for the walks up stars. So, I mean, that is scary. If we have that in Remake with that face, it would look amazing. So, let's do that again. scary voice like that. Seriously, that's what I want in a remake. You know, with that kind of scary face and that roar, yeah, that would be really cool. We don't want that, like, you know, that computerized one in Object Raccoon City, which sounds crap, or the Umbrella Chronicles. Capcom, I hope you don't mess this up, because we all know Nemesis to be scary. I mean, from the face, I'm already scared. I'm going to have nightmares. But well, what I'm more wanting to see is the voice. I really hope you do the voice well, because it's got to have that unique roar from the original game. You know, Mr. X was easy. He didn't speak. He didn't make any noise. So you just hear. Even though originally, you know, in Resident Evil 2, when you're on Scenario B, you do hear a roar. But I'm pretty sure that's William Birkin. You know, so it'd be pretty awesome to see what we get out of this. I mean, so far we're looking at, you know, some weird stuff from him. He's got a lot of caution taped on him. I mean, what is he? A caution warning sign? I mean, what is this? A Nemesis version of Owen Hart? I mean, what? Is this? Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay, in Japan they have a Z version, which is supposed to be the sort of uncensored version. I mean, I don't know what's happened in Japan since the days of Resident Evil 2 and 1 and 3, the originals. They were so more uncensored than we were. Now we're more uncensored than they are. Doesn't make sense, but you know, the picture for the Z version, yeah, that looks creepy. I mean, it looks like he's got some mechanical stuff around his neck. You know, I can see a lot of Tyrant in Nemesis, which Nemesis is a T-type Tyrant, but the T003 for Nemesis, no, T003 RE3 makes sense. Hopefully, yeah, next year we'll get a leak of Resident Evil Code Veronica Correct remake, and then that will be all done. I think what Capcom's doing so far is they're remaking the old tank control games to the nowadays standard to fit in with the storyline, so people can go and play these games. But I do highly recommend people to go play the original Resident Evil games, because they are really cool, and they were the ones that we all started with, we all grew up and loved and enjoyed. So, you know, definitely check them out, and definitely check, you know, this remake out once it's out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this remake. It looks awesome. I can already see that there is going to be people in the comments complaining about this. I'm going to see a lot of people, you know, complain about this game. I'm definitely 100% sure Michael Does Life would do problems with this, but you know, that's YouTube, that's away from Twitch, so screw him, you know. But there is going to be a lot of complaints. So far, I can see a few that would happen, but they're just nitpicky little things that, you know, I don't believe in. I only noticed a nose thing that looks a bit weird, but other than that, I like it. It looks good. You can tell that Nemesis is actually a Tyrant type this time and not something different. Because the original Nemesis did look a lot different to this, but yeah, I mean, this one you can see the Tyrant from remaking it, but they've just removed his mouth and stretched everything up, and basically his nose has been bent out of place. He looks definitely like a Tyrant more than a human. I'm hoping they're going for the original idea that he was an ex-boxer. By the look of the shoulders, he looks huge. And I'm guaranteeing they're going to make him look like the 8-foot monster that he was, if not bigger. He's supposed to be bigger than Mr. X by far. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this up close with the third-person camera. You know, and how scary this is going to be. I mean, Mr. X was scary when he arrived. This is going to be more scary. But what's his theme song going to be like in this? We know that Mr. X's theme song was changed to something more upbeat, something more that fits his character. But Nemesis already had a decent theme song that was really good and was already upbeat. So what more can I change to? I mean, the theme song for his entrance doesn't really need to be a big thing. It's just his voice, his deliverance of his voice of stars, or it's gotta be there. It's gotta be scary. It's gotta be believable. You know, robotic voice is not believable from the Umbrella Chronicles. The crap voice they use in the movie. Stars. It's just too deep and doesn't fit. And also the whole Optus Raccoon City voice, yeah, that was just not a thing. Also with the Marvel vs. Capcom voice, that was just too over the top, too cheesy. The original voice for Nemesis was good. I'm hoping they'll keep to that and hopefully update it to this day and age sort of voice roles and try and make it more a bit grainy and more scary. That, you know, he's going to chase you down. He's going to scare the fuck out of you. You know, this is going to be really cool, and Capcom are really good at screwing things up, and I hope they don't. I mean, Resident Evil 2 Remake was awesome. This is going to be awesome from already this leak of this. What can I say? I'm just gonna really look forward to what Mikhail looks like, because we've already seen what Carlos looks like, we've seen what Jill looks like. I'm, you know, looking forward to seeing Brad's death scene, which is obviously going to be a hell of a censored in the Japanese version, obviously. But is Capcom going to go with the, you know, comic version of this, where, you know, Brad is going to be used as a weapon against Jill? You know, because in the comic books, Jill is captured and basically sees Brad dies, and then Nemesis uses Brad as a weapon by hitting her. I wonder if we can get to see that in this. You know, that would be really cool. You know, what else can I say about this? I'm just looking forward to the new environments, what some of the places are going to look like in the new HD version and the remake version in the RE engine. What's the hospital going to look like? What's the clock tower going to look like? You know, this is the only leaks we were given, and there was another photo leaked, I can't find it right now, of Nemesis standing there with his tentacle out. Now, I don't mean his penis, I mean a tentacle that he has in the original. So they've stayed true to the original character. There is a tentacle shown, and oh boy, if this goes well, Brad will die horribly. But yeah, I was hoping for people to come and join so we can talk about this, what everybody's views are, but not many people are expecting me to go live right now. I've only just gathered up as much information as I can possible for this so that I can talk as much as I can about it. There isn't much on it, but at the same time, all I can say is I'm really looking forward to it. It looks awesome. I can't wait for the announcement of the game to be announced and have some, at least a trailer to look at, because once that's out, you guys know I will be working on a reviewing that trailer. So yeah, I will definitely do a live stream trailer version of this so you can see my reactions live, and then I'll be doing a recorded one where I look into depth of things that you can check out on my YouTube channel, the Game Bros on YouTube. But other than that, yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. It looks awesome from everything I can see on it. And just really wait and see once this is released, and hopefully this monster, you know, not a Jill, she's a beauty, but this monster up there above Jill, I hope he's going to be as scary as he was in the original, and I'm hoping a Carlos side mission. Hopefully they'll do what they do in Resident Evil Remake, is where they extend the side characters missions a bit longer. So I'm hoping to play Carlos a little bit more. Like Ada's section was extended longer. Sherry's section was extended longer compared to the main game, or the original game. So I'm hoping they'll extend Carlos's a bit more than just run into the hospital, get a vaccine and come back. I'm hoping to see some different stuff. I'm hoping that in this they would actually do a side story where you play Carlos. Hopefully the mercenaries mode will be in this as well. That would be cool to do, and hopefully have their sort of side missions as well, if that's possible. But that would be good. But it's unlikely. It's probably just going to be the game, and then it's going to be the mercenaries mode. But I'm hoping there'll be more DLCs with this, like the Ghost Survivors that introduced into Resident Evil 2 Remake. Because when Resident Evil 2 Remake came out, we were expecting that, as well as the Extreme Battle mode and Full Survivor. But we were given a lot more stuff on that. So hopefully Resident Evil Nemesis Remake will have a few more extras than just mercenaries mode. Maybe a Ghost Survivor in that. You know, play Dario to a point. Play Mikhail. You know, what happens if he survived the explosion, or what happens if he, you know, survives. Or play a bit of it where he escapes to his trolley, or the tram, and then have it end there. So sort of his events leading up to that part. Play as Brad leading up to the events where he becomes well, dead, basically brown bread from Nemesis, and you know, and hopefully they can actually introduce this, because of today's graphics they can do this. Hopefully they can do what was supposed to be planned, that Brad was supposed to turn into a sort of T-type Nemesis, but he'll still be looking like Brad. It was supposed to be something that was planned. I was using there was a texture file for it in Gary's mod, but there was nothing released for the original Resident Evil 3. There was supposed to be an idea that Brad was supposed to be turning into Nemesis. He had the Nemesis arm and some tentacles poking out of him, and Jill's supposed to have seen him, and that's supposed to push Jill's character a bit more. I'm hoping they show that they'll see Brad turn into a tyrant like Nemesis and tries to attack Jill, but inside it could be like, you know, Brad would be like to Jill, like, yeah, Jill, kill me, stars, and then gets killed. But I don't know if that's going to be a thing. I hope it will be. That would be really cool. But other than that, yeah, this is a cool leak that we've just seen. I'm 100% sure this is a real leak, and I am 100% sure that this is a real thing. And hopefully, guys, this comes out really soon, and we'll see a first look of the trailer, which I am 100% really looking forward to. So thank you guys for watching this video, and if you did enjoy, please follow us on Twitch, and for the YouTubers that this is recorded for, please subscribe, like, share to your friends. Generosity goes a long way, and we'll catch all you the Game Bro fans in the next stream, in the next video. Dismissed.